Hello, friends. How are you all doing? Hello, friends. Yeah, I'm Karthik and today I just came in live and then wanted to share about the things that what happened for today. So today I did this Dubbo Stampede run. So this Dubbo Stampede run, it's actually like pre-COVID days, like it used to happen in the rural town called Dubbo. It's in NSW, Australia. So the very interesting fact about this Dubbo Stampede run, it is a running festival which will be happening on an annual basis. But very interestingly, it allows the people to just go through and run or walk or jog via a zoo. Yeah, you heard it right. Zoo, right? Where all the animals will be there, right? So zoo. So in the town of Dubbo. So that's why it's called Dubbo Stampede. And even if you just Google the logo of it, you'll be seeing the animals that as if like you will be running along with the animals, right? So with NSW and with the whole world, this just with this pandemic. So this year it's been conducted as a virtual event, and then this year 2021 marks the Dubbo Stampede runs the 10th anniversary. So anyway, we got this opportunity to run this one, and then when I was just about to register for this virtual race, and then I was so totally taken back into the creative categorization of these events. Like I'll just read through the different naming of the events which is happening there. So for they got different categories. So 5.3 virtual dingo dash, right? And 10-kilometer virtual cheetah chase, right? And 21.1 virtual zebra zoom, right? Zoom, yeah. And 42.2, that is full marathon, virtual rhino ramble. So that's how they got all these things. And sorry, I just missed another one. It's a 5.3 virtual wallaby wheel. Right. So that is these many different categories are there, and this event, like I was thinking, like if we are doing it in a live, and then when we are just going along with the different tracks within the zoo, that would have been an amazing thing. But nonetheless, we got an opportunity to run this virtual. So the event is currently happening for today and tomorrow. That is 28th of August 2021 and 29th of August 2021. So it is the registration was very seamless and very simple. So just go in to just register for your own preferred event, preferred race distance, and then and click of a button, you pay for it, and the cost was 21 Australian dollars for all the events seamlessly. And then I do know that they will be sending out the finishers medal. It was like looking very artistic on the campaigns and the flyers, so it was really good. And once you have done that one, so it is then I just came back to just put in my details. It was just again seamless. I just click of a button, you just punch in your time and upload the proof of your run, maybe from your an application like say for example Strava, or from your wearable gadgets, say for example like maybe from Garmin or something. So just that's very simple. And I picked up an event of 10-kilometer run, so I'm training for it. So 10 kilometer is what I did, and then I picked up today, that is 28th of the 8th, that is the very first day of this event, 2-day event. So and then I ran this particular virtual event from Melbourne. So Melbourne, pretty much like this morning, it was like really frosty, and I decided to just do it in the morning anyways. And then it was so beautiful to just start off with just shaking off with all the warm ups, and then after that, like you could just see the sun coming out of it. It was like a beautiful therapeutic experience to just see anytime when you see the sun, and especially the morning sun, the sunrise. I could able to see in my suburban area, like where I can just see out of the creek, and then I can just see the sun is coming behind that particular creek, and then this orange thing, the rays of the sun is always mesmerizing, isn't it? So that's a very beautiful thing that you can always look for. And then as the sun comes up, as the sun was just showing its rays little by little, inch by inch, and then I could able to just go very casually, very joyfully. But for this year, I was just setting myself for a 10-kilometer, and I wanted to break into 58 minutes. That 58.3 30 was my previous personal best. So that's what I was just thinking that yes, I need to do it. But I just totally lost about that particular thought because I was just totally going with the rhythm. It was so chilled, so luckily like there was no wind to be honest. So it was like very little, but it was not bothering me at all. It is just purely like I was just really soaked up into this particular sunrise, and then I was just going on and on. And then I could just, as the sun comes up, I could just see the frost on the grasses. The frost was like powdery, as if like somebody was throwing the powder on the grass. So that was like holistic thing. So just so beautiful. And then I was running all the time, and then I was just looking. I was just hearing. I was having a beanie on, and then I was hearing some of the music playlist on. So as every kilometer ticks on, it was just saying, okay, 5:30, 5:35, 5:40, 5:35. So that kind of thing. Then I slowly started. Okay, so something is going on with me, and then I could consciously say that I'm just raising my legs pretty much more than usual, so it just gives me that particular full body stretch, and then the strides were really good, and then I was feeling totally well. I don't know, like I just that got you, you know what I mean, right? You get that feel on that particular day, so I just keep on going. And then as the morning was blooming out into, I could just see some fellow runners coming on, like on the other side of the street, and then waving at them. And then so a few cyclists were coming upon, and then I was just waving whenever I see a jogger, walker, runner, or a cyclist of that nature. So I always tend to just wave at them, or just make a just a little bit of acknowledgement as a fellow person who's doing something in this morning. So in that way, like we'll be sharing some that kind of a virtual rapport, right? So that's I always tend to do that. So that's when, and then I was crossing this. There is a lake in my suburban area. I was crossing it, and then I could just see that because of the water was so cold and freezing, I could just see that the cold vapor that's all coming, the fogginess on the water, it was just coming all the way there. So it was so mesmerizing again when I'm just looking at that particular scene with the stagnant water there, with the fog on it, and then behind that I could just see that a rising sun. So that was a whole new different experience level. And then I was just hitting this sixth kilometers, seventh kilometers, and then I was just exploring my own suburban area. I was having in the mind like that I need to run a certain circuit, but I lost it. I lost in the sense like I was just totally soaked up into the experience. So I was just going. I was just saying, oh, this area would be nice. I was just running on it. So that's how like we're just doing it today. And eventually, like when I was just hitting like seventh kilometer, like again like 5:40ish, then I was just telling to myself, yes, you are going to break that 58 minute mark, right? I was so growing in confidence, like the music was good, the ambience was good, my body language was good. So it was just going all naturally for me. That was just like very natural for it. And then I was just grasping the air very well as well. So, and then when I was just hitting the ninth kilometer, I think like that was like one of my good runs there. Like I think that was like 5:27. That's my quickest split. And then finally, that final lap, as I always tell to myself and to my peers and my community, like the final lap, I always pay the gratitude to the nature, the gratitude to my family, the support team members, the accountable buddies, and then whomsoever is cheering for me from all this time in this journey, and for my own body, mind, and everything. So just pay the thanks to my own self and to all the other people involved and all the other elements which are all conspired for me to just go on to that particular day, and allowing myself to give an opportunity, and then taking this opportunity to just go out and do so. Because last year I know very well for a fact, like I got a fracture, so I was on a crutches, so I know very well like not to take each and every time to be as granted. It is always super special, like because since I've just seen that side of the face, I know very well like even the bad run for my day is like it's so much meaningful for me. So that's how it all went. And finally, yes, I could crack into the well below that 58 mark, and then I managed to get into 56:29. So that's my personal best. So that's a really good experience. And then I like to thank the organizers of this Dubbo Stampede. So that's a nice seamless experience for me to just go and register, and then finally do the event, and then finally come back and upload the results. So that's all good. So thank you so much. And then once I get the medal, I'll post something back a picture or a video back with the medal on that. All right. So with this one, I like to thank each and every people across, and then I wish you all the very best. And whatever the thing that whatever you're taking across in your own life, whether it is health goals or wealth goals or relationship goals, just go for it. Give it a start. Go for it, and that will be something coming along. Some person will be coming along, and it's always about like dream and believe in the dream, and then plan for it, act upon it, and then you get the results, and then repeat it again because the joy is in that particular process, right? The essence is what it keeps us going. So with this one, I like to close it off. So thank you so much, and this is Karthik Viswanathan, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.